Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good evening, respected judges, honorable teachers, and my dear friends. First of all, let us express our great gratitude to Almighty God Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, who has given us countless blessings, mercy, and guidance so that we are able to gather here today. Before I begin my speech, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Marsyah Ayu Z.M from class 11.9. Today, I would like to deliver a speech about the massive teen corruption case involving Harvey Moise, with the state loss reported to reach 271 trillion rupiah. This case is not just about numbers, but also about trust, responsibility, and justice. It shows how corruption can affect an entire nation, not only economically, but also socially and morally. First, the amount of 271 trillion rupiah is extremely significant. Such a huge loss could have been used to improve education, healthcare, infrastructure, and public welfare. Imagine how many schools could have been built, how many hospitals could have been improved, and how many communities could have received better public services. When corruption happens on this scale, it directly harms the people and slows down national development. Second, this case damages public trust in institutions and business practices. When individuals in position to misuse their authority for personal gain, society begins to question the integrity of the system itself. People start to lose confidence in leaders, companies, and even the law. Rebuilding public trust after such a scandal is not easy and may take many years. Third, corruption also creates social injustice. While many citizens struggle with economic challenges and work hard every day to earn a living, acts of corruption widen the gap between the powerful and ordinary people. It creates a sense of unfairness in society, where some individuals gain enormous wealth through illegal means while others continue to face difficulties in their daily lives. Another important impact is the environmental damage related to illegal or uncontrolled mining activities. The exploitation of natural resources without proper responsibility can destroy ecosystems, damage land and forests, and harm local communities who depend on those resources for their livelihoods. Therefore, corruption does not only affect the economy but also the sustainability of our environment. As the younger generation, we must learn an important lesson from this case. Integrity, honesty, and responsibility are values that must be built from an early age. Even though we may not hold positions of power today, our attitudes and action in daily life reflect the kind of leaders we may become in the future. Fighting corruption does not always start with big actions. It begins with small choices to always act honestly and responsibly. In conclusion, the teen corruption case reminds us that integrity and accountability are essential values in building a strong nation. Corruption is not only a legal violation but also a moral failure that affects millions of lives. A nation can only move forward when its people and leaders uphold honesty, justice, and responsibility. Thank you very much for your kind attention. May we always uphold honesty and integrity in our lives. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.